We're good. We're good. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. We're just gonna get back to it, chat. Let me check. Let's just check and see what, because I have no idea. I have no idea. No, I didn't get anything. Okay, well, that's still, you know, that's fine. Okay, let me do this. Do we get an alpha? Do we get anything? No, we didn't. Okay. Hi. Yeah, so what ended up happening is I think that there was a guy who was working on like the electronics inside the apartment, not inside my apartment, but inside the entire building, and set off the fire alarm. The reason why it took me so long to come back is because he set it off 3 more times. And I think we're fine. I would like to think that I don't have to worry about that anymore. Anyways, I don't even know what we were talking about at that current point in time. I have no idea what we were even talking about.
I am subbing and I am streaking and I am fossil maxing with Stone Gaming.
Love that. The one thing that was mildly concerning about it, chat, is that, you know, like, I bolted out the door. Like, I was like, I'm out of here. I'm not going out in a ball of flames. I get outside, chat. Nobody is there. Nobody is outside. And mind you, this is the first time this has ever happened. And I understand that, you know, not a lot of people are in their apartments. Not everybody works from home, right? But that's crazy. That's crazy. Because, like, type 1, if you work from home, it's probably a decent chunk of you, right? There's still a lot of work from home people. But nobody was, it was just me. It was just me. Joey, thanks for the 25 months. Yeah, so, yeah, we'll just keep going, chat. We'll just keep going. Yep. So, but yeah, Nimmy wasn't even home when it happened. So, we're good. Wait, I just got a treasure train? Holy moly. Hey, 6 of the 7 months. I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll just keep going. Also, why is his name Reg? Is it because of regeneration? Is that why his name is Reg? Wow. I'll about 6 of the 3 months. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, that was really weird. Where's the fire? Thankfully, not here. Thankfully, it's not here. I'm glad. You mean Reginald? Maybe. Possibly. Max, 6 of the 7 months. Thank you.
7 months already?
But yeah, sorry for the downtime.
Time surely goes by fast.
Very weird scenario. Yeah, and I think I know who did it, chat, because like it happened outside of my apartment, and so I go to open the door, and there's a guy there who's standing with like one of those, you know, electrician carts, and we make eye contact with each other, and I'm just like, I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, what if there's a fire? I'm not gonna dwell on it, and so I bolt out the door, right? But that look was the look of I made oopsie. It was definitely the phase of I made a big oopsie and I don't know how to fix that. Because it went away after a little bit, and I was like, okay, we're good, we're chilling. And then it kept coming back. I'm like, okay, well, I can't stream while this is happening, so I have to just end stream until I can come back. But anyways, we're still here, and we're still gaming, and we are 10% of the way through odds, everybody. Not bad for how little we gamed before. Do you say the cat's outside too, or did you not get that far? Well, here's the thing, chat, is No, I didn't bring them with me, but the moment that I opened the door to see if anybody else was moving and nobody was leaving, it kind of told me enough that it wasn't that big of a deal, apparently. So, but we're fine. We're fine. Totally okay. I'm just itching to do some game, chat. I want to do some daily game. And we're over odds. We've done what? We found 2 across 450 fossils. We have found 2 alphas. That's bad. Fire alarm goes off in my building all the time. People don't even go outside anymore. Yeah, that's crazy. I feel like that's such a risk. Why not just step outside? Yeah, we've only found 2. Minro, thanks for the 9 months of Prime. Thank you.
Good evening.
Thank you. And touch grass. It's not, Chad. I very much value the morning walk. I love going on a morning walk or bike ride, one of the two. Depends on the weather. I'll probably go on a bike ride tomorrow morning. I think that's my game plan. It's been a little bit since I've gone. But yeah, I like going for a little morning trot. It's nice. It's very nice. And they finish it off with going to grab something at a cafe. Do you need stilts to reach the pedals? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just having a really hard day because I got forced out of my private domicile and I was harassed. How did they know? Yeah, it's just nice in the morning. It's just getting up early enough to go do that before stream is the difficult part. However, let me tell you, the two naughty boys in the house.
Johnston dummy, Johnston dummy.
They come barreling into the bedroom every morning like they have never ate in their life. It's crazy. They just burst through the door. Like, we had the door closed last night, and it was 6 in the morning. It was almost on the dot. Like, their internal clock is nuts. Like, they got their batteries replaced. And it's 6 a.m. and you just hear on the door, and it's gotten to the point they're just beyond manipulative because they've done this for a very long time. If a door is closed, I'm sure you have this with your cats too. If a door is closed and they want to get into it, they will paw it for hours until you open the door, to which they will then go in, look around, and then leave. They just want to know what's in the room. That's it. 90% of the time, what's the reason. So, but yeah, it's
John off to go
they're evolving.
Platinum K-Zone use locks. I will be more active since job swap is beginning, so I have more time during the day, less than
That's insane. Is that not insane? What? I didn't mean to press that. That's wild. Alpha rate is 1 in 100, and we have done 500, and we found 2. I think you deserve 1 game after the fire alarm. I can get down with that. I can get down with that. What do you want me to do, chat? And it can be, actually, you know what? Let's do the Scrandle. Why don't we do the Scrandle? I just typed in absolutely nothing. If you're ever 1 key off on the keyboard, it just really cooks you. Okay. It is time for the daily Scrandle. If you don't know, it's basically ballpark-esque food or like sporting event public food you get, and you basically decide on which is the better of what is shown on screen. The first one is what's going to be in the future. So we have a pastel de carne, and then we have a double cheeseburger jumbo hot dog. Which of the 2 looks better to eat? I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Actually, you know what? I know it's the one on the right is the winner. Because I don't like doubling up on meat, you know? I can barely take a hot dog, but you put two more meats inside that bun, can't take it. I think I'm going here. Doesn't matter, it's just a vote. Okay, here we go. This is a full hog burger. Beef patty, bacon, sausage, and cheese. See, we're going back to what I was talking about before. Or a cheesesteak. Here's the thing. I think that this looks yucky. I think this looks yucky. Price matters. I always said, like, no matter where you go, it's gonna be expensive, but I guess. I think that this is the better thing of the 2. Yeah. Would you rather have a little chocolate donut or poop from a butt? Poop from a butt or chocolate donut?
Wow.
Double bacon cheeseburger. That's some sad bacon. That is all fat. All fat bacon burger. Or a chicken balti pie. What makes it the way that it is? See, I'm not familiar with meat pies, but like what's in the, it's chicken and what? Because let's also look at a couple things here. This is $9 and it looks dry. It might not be dry because it looks like an old bun. I'm gonna stick with the pie because it's at least $3.75, and if I spend that money, I won't feel that bad. But if I spend it on this and it's just a greasy mess that makes me feel sick to my stomach, and I spend $9, wow, that's insane. Double cheese bacon burger again, or an apple and mince pie crumble with custard. I feel like we're all on the same page here. We've got it. There's no realm. There's no realm. Thank you. Okay. Oh, wait, this one actually might be tough. A sharing box for $20. 2 burgers, 2 pies, chicken strips, mozzarella sticks, 2 drinks, and a program. Program? I don't think that word's in my server. It's at least not used that way in my server. Or special chicken souvlaki, which I initially thought it was like a shawarma. I think if we look at the principle of what you get from it, this is worth more than this one. Like, think of how much stuff you get here. You get drinks, you're splitting this with a person, or you're an absolute beast and you tank both of them. One thing that I would like to point out, though, is the fact that the lids are smaller than the cups. That's something to consider, because look, this has a notch in it and this has a notch in it, which means they cut corners. They're too lazy to buy ones that fit the actual cups. Those are sauces? No. 2 drinks. Type 1 if you want to drink barbecue sauce. I know I would. I'm still gonna pick this. Okay, yeah. Kebab with chips. This just... I'm really trying to go into this with an open mind. But why does British food have no color to it? At all. Like, they're ride or die green or brown. Like, they love their autumnal colors. And I understand that this, you know, this is all brown, but they don't use food coloring? Okay, clock it. This... Do we rock with the pulled pork cheeseburger, though? This really is a duel of the big stink. Like, I wouldn't want either, but I think it's gotta be the cheeseburger. Yeah. We're being trolled. In what realm is this an ice cream sandwich? Be for real. That's an ice cream sandwich. This has to be bait. And this is a pie in a donut. I don't think I would like this, but this has to be a troll, because what ice cream, if they were to make it, that literally looks like they took the sides off of the regular ice cream sandwich, the chocolate sides, and then they just mushed it with bread. Left one is 50 cents. It could be 3 pennies and I wouldn't eat it. Be for real. Be so real with yourself. In what room? Cottage pie. I'm not really a cottage kind of person. I'm more of like a long-term domicile type of person. Green cheeseburger. St. Patty's Day with the green beer. It's just color. Doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna say it's this. But of course, it's gotta be the poop pie. Curry cheese and chips or fish and chips. Let's look at this from the perspective of going to a, oh my, never mind. This is $12 and this is $4. I think I will choose this based on price. However, I am going to sleep. I will not make it through the rest of the game. I'm wrong, apparently. So we have the option of a spicy sausage or a fried iPhone. I'm probably gonna say, the sausage, chat. It's a toss-up. This is what they were saying back in like 2015 if you left your phone under your pillow. Like, this is what would happen to you. That was a tough one, chat. That was a tough one. I don't know if I'm happy with that one. Return the slab. Anyways. Have we done Food Guesser? No, we have a giant list of things that we can do that we have not done yet. So. Yeah, mods, if you want to run another prediction, it's for 630. 630. Oh, wait. Well, we had to wait 2 minutes because I ran through all of my fossils. Okay, well, that'll give me an opportunity to find some. I'm just going to pick a random one here. What's this one? Chat, there was a game that I saw, a daily game, where you have to accurately make the color. Like, they will present a color to you, and you have to try and move the sliders to accurately make the color. What is that game called? This one's close. This one's close. It's not what I'm thinking of.
44 months of John gaming. Glad everyone's okay.
It's Orpal. And we use these colors to try and make Orpal. It's called Dialed. Okay, we'll do that next. I had to try and make Orpal. I think that this blue is too blue. This is speaking to me. I think it's a majority red. Light blue to balance it out. Okay, we can, oh, yucky. Yucky AI ad. Okay, in my head, I'm trying to see how that looks. I think it needs to be, because this is around the same darkness. Like, this is a little bit darker, so this light counteracts it. So it's gonna make Orpal. It's gonna make Orpal, and I wanna say this is too light, this is too bright. I kinda just wanna throw this purple in there. But I think that that's wrong, but we'll give it a shot. That's pretty darn good. That's pretty darn good. All right, 93% chance here. Okay, so that's correct. Oh, no, it's not correct. That wasn't the right piece of the pie. So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say, we'll run this. No, that's gonna make it too dark. We're gonna run this. Okay, way worse.
Finger stance.
So, is it this? No, it has to be this. Oh, okay, I got it. I just thought that's way too dark. Well, all right, I got it. First time though, that was a crazy pull first time. All right, anyways, let's see. No shiny, but do we get an alpha? Oh, 1 alpha. We got 1 alpha. One alpha. Okay. What was the name of the other one, chat? Oh, spell check? Yeah, we can do spell check. We can definitely do spell check. It's verifying I'm not a robot. Here we go, everybody. The return of John Gaming spell check. We haven't done this in a while. And I would like to think since then, I've grown. I've grown as a spellist, a spell keeper.
Still, an adjective meaning devoid of or abstaining from motion.
Okay, not bad.
Contestants, a noun meaning one that participates in a contest. Astounding, an adjective meaning causing astonishment
I feel
or
like
amazement.
that's not an easy word.
Ugliness,
Okay. Not nice. Not nice. Not nice. I'll let it ride.
ugliness, a noun meaning the quality or state of being ugly.
Thank you. Surely the next one's not targeted.
Voice, a noun meaning sound produced by vertebrates by means
Medium.
sciatica.
How in the world? That's not medium. That's a science term.
Sciatica, a noun meaning pain along the course of a
Okay, hold on. John cracked gaming.
archaism. Archaism, a noun meaning the use of archaic diction or style. Archaismus comes from New Latin, originating from Greek archaismos from archaeos. Archaism, a noun meaning the use of archaic. Preposterous,
Hey, that's
an
what
adjective
I'm
meaning
saying.
contrary to nature, reason, or common sense. Absurd. Avarice, a noun meaning excessive or insatiable desire.
Hey, that's a good one. No, that was a good one though.
Disembark, a verb meaning to remove to shore from.
Okay, all right. We'll finish strong. I've always said that I'm I'm a late game player.
Intercede, a verb meaning to intervene.
Easy. Next.
Guilloche. Guilloche. Guilloche, a noun meaning an architectural ornament formed of two or more interlaced bands with openings containing round devices. Guilloches is derived from French, referring to a pattern used in engraving. Guilloche, a noun meaning an architect. Dosages, a noun meaning the addition of an a modiste, a noun meaning one who makes and sells fashionable dresses and hats for women. The word mode originates from the French word mode, which means style. A modiste.
Holy Christmas! Oh, he did it! He did it, and I'm him!
Translucent, an adjective meaning permitting the passage of light.
Okay, all right. Hey, listen. Listen. That's not good. Oh no, I had this. Archaism. Yeah, no, I had that. This one, I also almost had. They should have given that one to me, to be totally honest with you, but that's okay. It's okay. We'll let it slide. Anyways, that was good. That was good progress, everybody. How are the babies? Round and thoughtful. What's the alpha count for today? I think 3. Out of 540, we found 3 of them. So, that's not good. That's not good at all. What was with the fire alarm? I think there was an employee who messed up the thingy. It does kind of add up because there was somebody who there was like an error that was going on. Because if you don't know, like when you go into an apartment complex, in the entryway, they have like this giant panel that lists off like any errors that are happening within the building. And yesterday, there was this beep that was just going on from that panel for the entire day. And I think they tried to fix it, and then they just tripped off the fire alarm, not once, not twice, but 4 times. So that wasn't good. Link, 6 of the 14 months. Thanks for the bingus. Who's up with the bingus right now? Where are my bingus enjoyers? That's what we want to see around here. Let's see that bingus dance, baby. Yeah, I honestly have no idea what we were even talking about when it went off. So I fear we have lost that lore until the VOD, I'm sure. Can we have Subway Surfers under the screen? No, chat. Not yet. We are only like 3 hours into this hunt. We can't be clinging for those straws yet. Oh, yo, Pocotinka-tink. Pocotinka-tink. Yeah. I actually do not have that shiny. That is one of the very few Gen 9 Pokemon I don't think I have the shiny for. Same with Cloth. Never got Cloth at any point, and that's a bang. Banger. We were talking about keeping up with everything Pokemon and Pokemon Go, such as Ticket Community Day and Fashion Raid Day. Yeah, you're on the mod squad now, buddy. I love that attention to detail. That's a chatter who's here to chat. I'll be in Disneyland for Tink Day. Epic. Epic. That's what we like to see. I found a random shiny cloth while hunting Charcadet. How much shiny hunting did you guys get done in Scarlet and Violet? I feel like that was such a casual point in shiny hunting that I think a lot of people knew how much you could take advantage of it, but kind of just like chose not to. And this game is the polar opposite of that. In the sense, like, everybody knew the method was broken and they made it, like, they played until they couldn't play, if that makes sense. You got all the Gen 9 shinies? I definitely got my fair share. Definitely did. There are some, though, that are probably very daunting. Like, going for Tadbulb's gotta be crazy. That one's gotta be insane. Easier now than it used to be for a couple of reasons, but definitely easier now with the resolution and spawn count. Am I happy to have more box space now? I haven't taken that up yet, but yes. Tadbulb has that one goated spot. I'm not aware of this lore. I was just gonna assume it was the that like winding path outside of, oh, it's been too long. I don't know the names. I don't know the names, chat. That little winding path where I hunted Mankey and hatched for Fione for the first time. I don't know the name of it. I got to try Living Dex to Scarvi, and Tadbulb is terrible, but does have a good spot on the Icy Mountain. Oh. Yeah, you remember the Fione lore, chat? That was a different time in John Gaming. That was a very long time ago. Terrifying to think about, but that was a very long time ago. That was over a year ago. About a year and a half ago. Last week, yep. Yep. Yep, that was at the end of 2024. November-ish. I can happily say I got an authentic Poltergeist shiny in Scarlet and Violet. Did you do the raids? I think once we do Gen 8, I will do T-Smash for at least one Sinisty. I think I will. I've also thought of the idea, or I didn't come up with this idea, but I've mentioned it before. I think we would have time this year to do a tiny video where we go for Tandemaus. I've talked about it before, getting the family of 3 Tandemaus. And if I find it quickly, I will just go for Dunsparce. And if I find both of those, I will go for Sinisty. I think that's what we're gonna do. It's check time. Tandemaus' shiny sucks. Listen, there's a lot of shinies that I've hunted that suck. I want all of them, though. All right, let's see. No shiny. Did we get an alpha? No. No, we did not. But we're now at 585, and that's big news. John Click faster than me. I am known as the CEO of Click. And then nobody can take that away from me. Ever. Barely had any females there. It sounds like most of Twitch. Praying to get a shiny alpha. That would be unreal. That would be insane. Absolutely insane. I know of one person who has done it. It would be neat. But if I were to get that, I would want it on Aurorus. I would just like a shiny TYRUNT. That's it. And second would probably be Aerodactyl just because of the Mega. Hey John, I'm currently 3 times over odds for Deoxys and I'm losing my mind. I say watch TV. Watch John Gaming. Watch John Gaming and hang out. You get a shiny in Pokemon Sleep? I have not played that game, and I fear I'm too far away from how everybody else is keeping up with those games for me to invest time into it. I just can't see it happening. Can't. Definitely can't. Have you guys done this hunt? Did you do it before the DLC came out? It's a pretty chill hangout one. There aren't really many hunts in this game that require a lot of like intense brain power. Games, thanks for the year. Thank you.
1 year of fun. Thanks, Mr. Stone, for the amazing content.
Oh, hey, I appreciate it. Warrior Gel, thanks for the 32 months. Barely touched ZA in months. Yeah, I hear you. I'm one of the final standing. But like I said, we are very close to the end of this video. Just because if we look at it from the sense of what I have left, total hunts that need to be done. There are 35 more shinies that I need to get, which is a lot. It's a large number. But keep in mind that the next section is the largest remaining section that we have, and it is half of that amount. And that's mostly because it's all of the remaining zones. So we get 3 shinies here, we get 18 in the next section, and then the final sections are 5, 4, 5. It'll be very quick aside from like a couple little stinkers. So are you getting one of each Pokemon? Yes. Yeah, like I said earlier, Chad, this video would not be better if I did a living dex. Nobody would care, truly. And it would just drag it on for like another year. Is this video gonna count towards Gen 6 shiny living dex? Nope, not even a little bit. Can't wait for this video in 6 months' time. Oh no, it's gonna be sooner than that. Way sooner than that. No shot this comes out in September. Realistically, this video comes out in June. 6 months is optimistic. I think you guys have no understanding of how much we have left. It's really not that bad. It's really not. Like we will, I'm pretty confident that we will finish this section by probably, if we go over odds for one of them, the beginning of next week, we'll probably be done with this section. So, and then the following section's probably gonna take about 2.5, 3 weeks to do. And then the other ones are gonna take maybe a week maximum to do. So, not to worry. Like I said, Chad, I've been trying to give you guys like a snapshot as we go through each section, but like we've done all the hard stuff. It's just because one section was 93 shinies. I think you guys have a skewed perspective as to how long this is gonna take. Moriarty, this is the year, one whole year. Yeah, no, it's gonna be light work once we get through. Absolutely. Not to worry. Yeah, we just kind of have to hope that the fossils are, at least one of them is under odds. I'm fully expecting one's gonna take me like 6,000. But if I can get one in like 2,000, 3,000, good position to be in. Because like I said, I think it's like 15 hours to odds, give or take. Actually, I can John math. Let's see. Yeah, 15 hours to odds, a little bit over. Is that factoring all fire alarms? I think that's the only fire alarm we're gonna have to deal with in this hunt, but who knows? Who knows? Lots of potential. Definitely lots of potential. But to put in perspective, if I grind to half odds, that's basically just an entire day of hunting. So I'm not too stressed about this unless this first one goes really over odds, which it could. It totally could.
Great background noise for today. GL on fast shiny.
I appreciate it, Rock. Thanks for the 30 months of Prime. I actually took a long nap instead of working. Did you see my text? There was a lot of lore that you missed out on. I had to leave the building. I did. She did. Yeah, I had to leave. King Kermit, thanks for the 3 months. Yeah, it went beep, 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 beep. And to be honest with you, at first I thought it was Gian. Because Gian's a loud little boy. He's also no longer under the desk. How long am I streaming today? 42 hours. 42 hours straight. Subathon. I'm gonna do the first ever double-thon. And the way that works, if you're very curious, which I know that you are now, it's I do a subathon, and when the timer runs out, I just start the subathon over again. I think Dilla's eepy, so we may head back. Okay. I fear I'm gonna be loud, though. Is that okay? Is that like the Jonathan? No, well, we got rid of the Jonathan because we now have the Jonathong. However, that one was not approved by Twitch, so I can't do that one anymore. You're always loud. Wouldn't the TYRUNT show us shinies when you register it? Yep. Yep, it will. I'm watching the dark. Epic. That's what we like to hear. I looked at my screen time for yesterday, and it was 32 hours of screen time. Bro controls time and space. Bro's in the Matrix right now. Who's louder, John or the train? The train is unbelievably loud. Like crazy how loud it is. It's absurd. Thank God for double windows. Name the shiny fire alarm? That's true, we don't even have nicknames for these. We don't. I kind of want to name Auroras. I just don't know what name to give it. I kind of like Crystal. I feel like that's a gender neutral name. What would we name a giant blue T-Rex? Jahara, yeah, that's true, after her reaction. That's a great point. Blue. Sick. Gustavo. I don't think that Gustavo is very... He's not Tyrantrum-esque. Because Tyrantrum is like aggro. Like crazy. Yeah, blue is a blue dinosaur. That's true. Walter. Wait. Imagine. Should I do that, chat? Should I name him Walter? But what is the women's version of Walter? Skylar. Wait, that's perfect. I'm Skylar White, yo. Uh-huh. You guys ever seen that video where but it has the Vine booms behind it? I'm Skylar White, yo. Wait, I pressed the wrong button. Dear God, put me out of my misery. I thought we lost that lore, everybody. I didn't know. I thought we lost that lore. Are we adding the fossils to the nickname sheet? I don't think so. Not for this one. Next section though, yes. All right, it's check time. No shiny. No shiny on this one, but do we alpha max? Surely one. I'm gonna be so honest with you. This rule was done just so it'd be a fun little incentive to do more games, but I'm tempted to just throw it away because this is crazy. Was I Wonder Trading yesterday? Yeah, I went and got I gave out a couple of heat more. What's the alpha rate? It's 1 in 100, and I have obtained I think 3 of them. How many profiles do I have? On this Switch, I think 6. Just wait for you to get 20 alphas in a row. I don't think that will ever happen in my life. If it did, I hope you guys would look into that. That'd be very suspicious. It would be. That'd be crazy. New bet? Oh yeah, that is the end of the prediction mods. My name's Skylar White, yo. Uh-huh. Thoughts on Ticketed Calm Day plus Cherry Blossom Festival on Saturday. Epic. I'm in there. We look at Cherry Blossom, we go, oh, cherry. Cherry. What's the current Gort count? The current Gort count is, we are on Gort number 36. To my calculations, yep. 36 kind and thoughtful Gort. We need someone to make a Pokemon quiz of Johnstone level obscure facts so John can actually have a challenge. No, I struggle already. Use your points, everybody. Use your points. I'm really tempted, chat. What is the name again of the color matching game? What was the name of that game? I just want to try it. Dialed. Oh, it was the only one I didn't click. Okay. Okay, 5 colors, same for everyone on Earth. You get 1 shot. Show everyone how much you don't suck.
Daily mode.
Okay. It's like a dark red. Hey. Not bad. Not bad. For first try, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, this one should be pretty easy. This one is an extremely dark blue. It's like a hint. Needs to be a little bit more blue. Just a little bit. If I can stay under 10. I don't really understand what the number is, though, to be totally honest with you. I got the saturation correct, and the only thing I did not have right is the hue. That's actually unreal. I didn't know you could check it. So I had the saturation and the brightness exactly to what it was supposed to be. You want it to be closer to 10? Oh, okay, so as close to 10 as possible. And I was only off by a hue shade. Oh. Ooh, this one might be a little tough. I'm not confident in this one. Yeah, no, that was so bad. That's a tough color. Ooh. I feel like this is a rare color here. Not enough purple. Not enough purple. Okay, last one. Brown. Oh! Oh my god, what a bang! Wait, that was crazy. That one was good. Not bad. All right. I'm in last. How am I in last? Out of everybody who's done this today? I got a 45 out of 50 and I'm last? Surely somebody with no eyes played. Gotta be at least one person with no eyes.
Single player.
Okay, okay. If I get under 9, I quit. I think it's actually more orange. Oh, that was terrible. What? How is that good? I don't think that's right at all. That doesn't make sense at all. Okay. It's like a forest green, but with like a little bit more blue. So we're thinking like right here. But like a little bit more blue. Like here. Oh! How is that a 9.5? How is that a 9.5? I felt like that looks crazy. Okay, this is like pink but with blue. Wait, I kind of forget. Oh, it was way lower. In my head, I think pink. I'm like, oh, pink is really bright. Okay, let's go back to what I am supposed to be doing. It's really bad. It's really bad. Cold Style, thanks for the 2 years. I appreciate it. Luma, thanks for the 6 months. Thank you. Pink, but with blue. Where I'm from, we call that purple. Hey, buddy. How about you check this out? Hold on, let me time them out. I didn't time that right. I'm just gonna time them out for 4 hours. Okay. Check that out. Good luck. Have fun watching and not participating. Everybody start plinking. Make them feel really, really like they're missing out on things here. Because they are. I want to make that clear. They are missing out on a lot right now. Basu. Hot fast. How many encounters do you think will be for TYRUNT chat? John, can you mail me a Switch 2? No, but I appreciate, I admire that. I admire that. I only do that for like 16th time chatters, not first time chatters. Plus you didn't use your Prime sub. What's the worst Pokemon Go tour? The answer is Unova only having 2 shiny boosts for the paid global ticket. Why did you answer the question if you asked me it? Bang Bang, thanks for the Prime. Pub Games, thanks for the Prime as well. Wait, does that mean I get a Switch too? Somebody one day. Somebody one day will get you one. All right, let's check. No shiny. Oh, Alpha. Alpha number 1.
Can I get mailed a Hellcat instead?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you can. All right. Well. Now we're talking. Oops. Nope, I don't want to talk to you. Until right now. All right. Brings us up to 675. Okay, guess the song played by the band. So we're gonna start with the drums first. And she was my luck. That's gotta be it, right? That's gotta be it. It's gotta be Billie Jean. No!
Gotta be What Does the Fox Say?
Oh. I've definitely heard this song before. I've definitely heard this song before. I don't know it. This has got to be like some Daft Punk type of vibe. I just don't know what song it is. Oh! Jeez. That was crazy. All right, I got it. Yeah, I guess that song is from 1997. The 1900s, they say. What game is that? Bandle. Bandle. They don't even have Poke Hurdle on here. Upsetting. Upsetting. Pookie can't read the year on the screen. Pookie can't read anything. I can't read a darn thing. Solarcore, thanks for the 14 months. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's do Poke Hurdle to recover. Chat, are we abandoning the lore? Are we abandoning the lore that I just do it every single time that I get one? And should we just make it our
It's
personality?
gotta be Around the World by Daft Punk.
Okay, let's do Poke Hurdle. Pokemon Infinite Hurdle. Okay. Here we go. Number 1. Do you know it, chat? The answer is Looker. Looker's theme from Platinum. Try to keep up. Oh, I know what the song sounds like. I don't know the name of it though. And even with like the guide. This is from it's Sword and Shield. Yeah, I don't know the name of this song. Oh no, I'm thinking of a Sonic song, the Twinkle song. No, this is I feel like this is like the theme in Sword and Shield where they introduce all of the gym leaders. It's just, what is the name of that song? It might just be the stadium theme. It might just be the stadium theme. Let's try that. Stadium. Huh? I have no idea. I don't think I've ever heard this in my life. Oh, yeah, this is Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, chat. I glanced at chat and I got spoiled it. I would have not known that. I would have had no idea.
That's stinky.
Check this out. No, I got it. When in doubt, PokeStar Studios. Sorrow. What game is this? It's Hall of Fame. But like, which game? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is black and white. Yeah. Haven't heard that in a while. Which route is this from gold and silver? I mean, this is the introduction to Crystal, but I think, oh, you know what? Because I'm thinking of the Ditto thing being part of the song. This is just the Crystal introduction. I've just never thought of it that way. Opening movie from Crystal. Banger, by the way. All right, one more.
15 mothsome lamps.
What is this song? Why do I feel like it's what's his name? From Sword and Shield. Rose. No, I guess it's not. It's not Rose. I gotta hear more. It's giving the vibe of black and white, but like a remastered version. So is this Getsis from Ultra Sun and Moon? Like you encounter, not like battle him, but like this is the Getsis music from, no, not the battle. Getsis Ambitions? No. It's Ultra Sun and Moon Lysander? Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't have known that. Okay, just one more. Oh! This is definitely Sword and Shield. I know that for certain. I want to say this is when you go see Mustard. But there are multiple songs that have this sound effect. It's like when you walk into the room where Mustard is for the first time. But it could also just, we'll see what the names are. Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield, DLC, Olive Armor. Avery's theme. Yeah, it just might be the Master Dojo. If I get this wrong, I'd be not very surprised. You said it's Sword and Shield like 4 times. Well, it is. Yeah, I just don't know which one it is from this realm. Yeah, we'll check fossils after this. Is it? I don't think it's Mustard's theme. Secret, no, not Secret Armor. I remember that one. Is it just Tower of Darkness? What is it? Tower Waters. I'm gonna turn into a rat and I'm gonna get mad. Let's see. No shiny. Did we get an alpha though? No, we didn't. That's sad. Gaming, everybody. That's very upsetting to many of us in chat. Oh yeah, we got the green man on the team, Beth. Okay, well, that's stinky. Do you guys want to keep doing that? This is dial, but with sound frequency and not colors. Holy moly, this sounds like a banger right here. Get me in there. I feel like I'm good with sounds. Wait. Oh, okay. I understand what I need to do here. This sound game tests how good your hearing is. We'll play you 5 tones and then you recreate them from memory. Okay. How old are your ears? No, just let me play. Epic. Okay, well, that was a good game. Any other games you guys want me to play? That was a really good game. I learned a lot. Do spelling, yeah. I miss listed. I fear listed does not exist anymore, to my memory. Okay, so listed does still exist. It's just they do not update it anymore. So we can run it. Okay. So, and what I will say is this is also on a different PC, which does not have the same cookies that I had on the other one. So I probably have forgotten most of these homes. So, so this is definitely an HOA community type of vibe. Because I've lived in a house like this before. So I'm gonna say, I know I always say Georgia, but this is probably, if I were to guess, I'm getting a Tennessee vibe. Why does it look like AI generated? Everybody says this every time I play listed. Chat, these are taken from public listings. These are actually sold listings for homes. It gives you a link to view them after you're done. I'm gonna hard read this as Tennessee, mostly because there's an American flag outside. I'm gonna guess Tennessee 2013. We're thinking like I'm gonna say this also looks like it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. And I'm approximating like 1,600 square feet. Yeah, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath, 1,550 square feet in Tennessee. Price on this is, we're gonna say like 320,000. Iowa. Okay. I don't really know the market in Iowa these days, but it's less than 320,000. Let's shoot for like 270 then. Single family home. It's adjacent to 270,000, so 260.
Cha-ching.
Yep. That's a 4-bedroom? How in the world is that a 4-bedroom house? Where are the bedrooms? All right. Well, fair enough. Okay. Vibe on this one. I'm trying to think. This is like, I'm getting like a real like Illinois type of vibe from this bad boy. Like originally I wanted to say it was California just because of the vegetation, but it's definitely not. I want to say this is maybe Michigan, something like that. Like we're not talking northeast. Oh, Pennsylvania. No, this is a Pennsylvania home right here, chat. And I'm gonna say that this is like 3. No, it's gonna be less than that. 275. Oregon. It's way more. Portland, Oregon home. This house just went up to about 700 grand. Okay, single family home. Let's say 6. Okay, maybe I overshot. Maybe I overshot on this one. That's okay. 450. Okay, it's not far off. 430. It's 440. 440,000 for 966 square feet.
Cha-ching.
Okay. This has got to be what areas have this much grass or like this much forest, but also that much land? That's a rare combination to have a ton of trees, but also a ton of land. No, I wouldn't say Texas. Yeah, like this is some Midwest action. But a lot of the Midwest is flatland, so we have to go further east. Further east? Yeah, no, I don't think it can be west. Like, part of me screams Arkansas. That's not Midwest. No, it is. It is. Yeah, this might be Midwest. This might be Midwest Arkansas. I'm gonna say this is sold in 2024. For how big this is and how much land there is, check, because look in the back. You got this little thing right here. I'm gonna shoot for like 800. Washington, and it's elderly. We got some elderly gaming going on. Let's shoot for 650. Not bad. It's 6.7. It's 6.8. How is that close? It's 6-9. That doesn't make any sense. If you don't know, when it gives you this arrow, it means that it's relatively close to that number. I don't know what realm you're from, but 700,000 is not close to 650,000. Those are very drastically different numbers. Is it 720? It's gonna be 710, isn't it? No. That's insane.
Balls.
That was insane. Now, thanks to the 50 months of Prime Gaming. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's insane. Crazy. What other games we got here? What I like about this is that it is a insane list of options that we have. Crazy, crazy list. Pretty much was almost as long as I played Pokopia in the last month. You guys still playing Pokopia? I've seen some crazy builds, like insane builds in the past couple of weeks. Like I saw somebody build a stadium. I saw them build like a giant Venusaur, like lifetime Venusaur. I got burnt out. I think that's natural with those games. There's usually a point where you have to kind of stop. How come you stop streaming Pokopia? I just don't have the time to play it, chat. That's the reality. It's just that this video has taken up the entirety of my life. Gotta do it. I gotta play this game. I gotta get this video done. Yeah, no? What is this? What is this right here? Someone built a giant Game Boy Color with 8 Kanto gyms inside of it. What in the heck is this? That's nuts. You can play Pokopia whilst doing this, to be fair. You want me to play Pokopia on my Switch 2 while I'm hunting on my Switch 2? That's a bold option. They need to add multitasking. Oh, that one's crazy. Oh, the chairs. Chairs. That's very neat. That's very cool. I don't have the brain for that, I fear. All right. You don't have a brain in general. And you don't have a voice in general. See you later. All right. Let's check. Oh. No rat. No kind and thoughtful rat. Any alphas? Chat, I don't think the odds are 1 in 100. That's insane. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. All right, let's see what else. I'm just gonna click a random one and we're just gonna hope that it's good. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. This is you have to guess the cartoon character. We're just gonna go surface level. I'm gonna guess Pikachu. That's not an option. Pikachu is not part of a cartoon, I guess. Is Ash? No. I'm gonna guess Sponge. Main character post 1999. The show is not airing anymore. Not a male character and not from Nickelodeon. Is it Samurai Jack? Later than 2001, it's not airing. Oh yeah, it wouldn't be a guy. Yeah. Cartoon Network. So it has to be Disney Channel. Because like what else? Female main character from Disney. That's a cartoon? My first thought, no meme chat, was Hannah Montana. Pretty sure she's real. I'm trying to think of animated Disney shows. A lot of Disney is like sitcom. John, please look at chat. Oh, and spoil the entire thing so I don't figure it out myself. Chat, this is if I did that every single time, we would be done with these in about 4 seconds. Oh, I'm forgetting about Disney XD. Disney XD was the one that had cartoons, but I never had Disney XD. Who was part of that? Oh, like Kim Possible, maybe? Not bad. Let's see. Ooh, there was an old daily game that you could play where you had to guess when the photo was taken and where it was taken. What was the name of that one? We did it on stream a couple times. Time Guesser? This one is so fun. All right, Time Guesser. We had to guess where this was taken and what year. So they have, you have maps. Wait, why can't I see the map? Why can't I see the map? Well, that doesn't help me. I can't click anything on the map. Okay, now it works. That was really weird. So, Christmas mails and British Isles, for British Isles and Europe. Okay, well, I mean, that kind of answers that part. Post parcels before the 9th of November. So the month doesn't really matter. Based on the fact that there are vehicles, that does change a little bit. I want to say this is like 19... I'm leaning 1930, but I want to say like 1928. 1928 is doing something for me. And I'm gonna guess the British Isles. Big city. because it's British Isles and Europe. So it's you know, probably somewhere in this area to get access to here. It's got to be US if it's sending to Europe and UK. No, it's for British Isles and Europe. Like, as in, like, this Christmas mail system is for them. So I think it's where, I know this sounds basic, but it's probably London. It's probably London in like 1928, or it's in
Over
like
a whole year.
Brighton.
What we doing?
I'm gonna say Brighton. I was 5 years off and it was Australia. Okay, thank you guys so much for playing. Okay, I'm gonna go back to hunting. I forgot English
John
was
is
spoken
back.
other locations. Huntress, thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. We're shiny hunting and doing nothing else. Just want to clarify. Not that I need to. We're just shiny hunting. That's all we do. Hope you had a good stream. Chat, we have 4 more of them. Should I try again? Yeah, we're shiny hunting for TYRUNT, but here's the thing is, you know, like we there's not a lot of action that happens, and so we were filling in the action with daily games. Anyways, let's jump back into it. I'll nail it this time. Just wait. I mean, this hat is very 20s. You're 11K in for Charmander? Lock in. That's what we like to see. Where is that? I think these are vehicles. Jewel, is that Jewel Palace? Is that what it says? I can't even read that. That's crazy. That has to be of something of significance that my small brain can't comprehend. This looks like, I am kind of getting like a UK vibe from this. I'm feeling UK, but this is like 1921. 1921. Surely it's not Australia again. It's gotta be. We're talking. No. We're talking Birmingham. It's Birmingham. Can I click on this? There you go. I was 13 years off. Okay, but I was in the UK. Where is this? Oh, the place's name is Location. That's a weird coincidence. Okay. Welcome to the Athens Flea Market. Athens. Oh, Spain. Athens, Spain. It's gotta be Spain. It's right next to Madrid, I think. Chat, where's Greece? Where's Greece? Ah, Greece. Now, let's see if we can nail... I'm gonna go... I want to go to like a really concentrated area, but it's also Greece. So I'm gonna choose here. The year, though, is where things get a little tricky. Because if you just look at like the color of the camera and like just the saturation of it, I'm getting real like... I want to say 80s, but I don't 80s to 90s is very visually similar, but I don't know if there's anything that's on here. Pepsi's a beverage, if you didn't know. I'm gonna go, she's looking real 1985 to me. Ah, 87. Holy moly. Oh, that's crazy. That's not bad. That's not that bad. That was a pretty good guess. How many blocks is that? That's like 20. That's a lot of blocks, but that's not bad for me. 9763 out of 10,000. All right, next. Oh, I wish I knew flags. Okay. He's signing something. He's bald. Maybe a brother. He's texting on the job. Le cumplimos al pa. He's bald. He's bald. He's bald. Yeah, he's bald. I'm gonna say this is like yeah, just cuz he's bald. No. It's got to be over here. I'm just gonna pick.
Congrats on still being alive. What was the reason for
I'm picking
being
Madrid here. And we're gonna choose like 20. This photo screams like late 2000s, early 20. I'm gonna say 2011. It was last year? Surely the last one I get. I don't like the energy of this. I don't like the energy of this photo. Well, this is Maryland, so, and it says 1928, so I don't think that this was a very fair one. Maryland, but where in Maryland is this happening? Baltimore? I mean, like, realistically. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, wait a second. Wait a second, I'm getting tricked here. Maryland vehicle? Hold on. Yeah, no, I think I just got tricked. Where's what's it called? Yeah, Poland. Warsaw. 1945. I was 16 years off, but I was in the right location, baby. That's what we like to see. I'll take it. Okay, well, I did really bad. I did do really bad. All right, next. What happened to the fire alarm? They are getting me a new apartment. Rats. Okay, we're at 810, chat. Any alphas? Okay, that's kind of outrageous, chat. I don't think it's 1 in 100, chat. Where's the blue dinosaur? We're not even at half odds. I'm more so wondering where all the alphas are. We have pulled from 800 encounters. We have found 3 alpha Pokemon. That's impressively bad. YX to the 29 months. I appreciate it. KH6 to the 8 months. Cyber Dragon, this is the 8 months as well. Oh, someone mentioned this one. Let me just see if this is gonna be fun. No, that doesn't look very fun. There are some that I can understand why some people would enjoy them, but it's like a level of knowledge you have to walk into it. Like I found the one where you had to guess the genus and the species of the animal. The amount of knowledge I would have to know to be able to whittle that down to get to the actual animal is something that I do not have the intelligence for. Like I'm not actively in that realm of science or well, John science. I do partake in John science every once in a while. Any suggestions, chatters? You played Contexto. I don't know that one. Contexto. If I could spell, why can I not spell? Contexto. Oh, find the secret. Oh, I have done this before in my own personal time, like a really long time ago. I am not confident in this. Type of word. Okay, I feel like this one might take too long. It's a person, place, thing. Hamburger. Okay, so it's definitely not a food. Let's think of a tower. Okay. Christmas. Okay, that's somehow the best one. Santa. No. Okay, maybe a holiday. Thanksgiving. I'm already out of words. Yeah, let's do gifts. Okay, that's good. That's good. Present. Wrapping. Paper. So something related to like box? No, we already said gift. Container. No. It's not related to Christmas. This one is really, I don't know if we should do this one, chat, because it is so much explaining and most people will have no idea what this is. You basically have to take the words and formulate it based off of like what is consistent between the top things that are there. So it's not related to a holiday. It's not related to necessarily Christmas, but it's something related to the concept of gift and wrapping. Yeah, like maybe a birthday or something. Okay. Age. No. So what about the concept of a birthday and a gift have a similarity? Birth. No. Child. A gift and a birthday. I guess a party. Oh, good guess. Good guess. Party. How about like celebration? Okay, we're getting closer. Surprise cake. Okay. Okay. Event. No. Synonyms for party. Event, celebration, gathering. No. Wedding? Okay. What could be closer? There's 7 other words that are closer to wedding. Divorce. Surely not. Okay. It could not be further away than divorce. Oh, church. I really thought I cooked on that one. Together. Ceremony. Family? No. Okay, so the bride is more important than the groom. What does the bride have over the groom in a wedding? Ring! Alimony. No. That's true, they have a dress. Okay. Okay, we're one off. We're one off from what it could be. So it's a dress. But how does it relate to, like, I don't know if it's veil. No. No, it's got to be something that's like, what else does a bride have? Gown? Wow. That's such a crazy word for this. Gown is so specific. Not bad, chat. Not bad at all. Timberland boots. That's so true. Speaking of, I actually bought some new shoes. I bought a pair of shoes that I've wanted since I think like 2018. I was very excited for that. I know a lot of people do not care about that stuff, but I was very excited to buy them. Have you done Pokedoku? No, I don't think I've done Pokedoku in probably 4 years. You done connections? No. We got time, chat. We got time to do these things. We got plenty of time. I'm doing Johnstone skip on Let's Go. Epic. Do you have shiny TYRUNT? I actually do. I have an alpha shiny female TYRUNT that I got, but not from this. I am hunting for another one right now. This one's a bit simpler than the genus one. I'm kind of a little bit of a genus myself. Good night. See ya. Goodbye. See ya. I'll see you later. It's crazy how John can control the game with his mind. No. Oh, hi, Gans. Oh, hi, baby. Thoughtful and kind creature is here. Hello, my dear. Hi. Oh, you smell nice.
How are you today?
You're so nice. You're a sweet boy. He smells nice. Hold on 1 second, chat. John, it's 3 a.m. This is my 4th all-nighter. Brother, rest. There's also fun things on Neil.fun. Yeah, I've done that before. Yeah. I was doing Johnstone skip 2 in Pokemon Sword yesterday for a marked Zapdos. That's what we like to see. There's a lot of Johnstone skips around these parts. Very nice. Very, very nice. How am I today? I'm doing great. I'm excited to start hunting for this kind and thoughtful creature. And I do think that this one's probably gonna hit odds. However, I'm cool with maybe a later one being under odds. But let's see. No shiny. Any alphas. We haven't found an alpha in I think about 300 or 400 encounters. That's pretty wild. Kind of insane. What else do we have? What other things can we do? Poke rating. Ooh, wait a second. Ooh, this one could be very interesting. Okay, we have to guess today's Pokemon based on a rating as to what society thinks popularity-wise is for this Pokemon. So, for example, the most popular Pokemon of all time, I believe, after a recent poll was Greninja. Least is Clang. So our guess, I'm just gonna say, what's like a middle range Pokemon? Just in every way, it's like, it is a middle Pokemon. Actually, I'll do Ivysaur. I think Ivysaur is as middle of a Pokemon as you could possibly be. Now what am I supposed to, okay, so letter, so it has to, it's earlier in the dex, than I, the letter I. It's a later gen, not the right type BST or rating. It's a higher, the rating is higher than Ivysaur. Let's try. Let's try Diancie. Not bad. Not a bad guess. Okay, so it's an earlier gen, past 1. I really should have started with a Pokemon that was not. I think the letter I was good, but I should have chose something else. There aren't many. An earlier gen, past Gen 1, but before Gen 6. Jirachi for sure, it's the letter D. So BST, it's around the same base stat total of Diancie, so it's probably Dialga. It's the right gen. 600 BST. Gen 4 Pokemon that starts with a D. Oh my. I'm sure you guys have it. I'm not looking, but later half of the dex. What Gen 4 Pokemon starts with a D? None of these types where BST doesn't work. It's a hot, oh, Darkrai? Yeah. It's Darkrai. Okay, I got there. Can I do another one? Oh, no. Well, there we are. Not bad. It's definitely Spoink. Maybe next year. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? We'll have to see. All right. What else do we have? What other game? Any other ones you guys do on the daily? We're through all the daily games. We have a giant list. Like an insane list. What is this one? No. Oh, those are card games. Yeah, I don't want that. Video game Bandle. Guess the song, the video game track. Let's see. It's really quiet. Yeah, my first thought is Donkey Kong. Actually, my first thought is Pokemon, because obviously I want to relate. This sounds like the Poffin making music. I'm just gonna... That's not an option. What are my options? Oh, it does not give you the ability. Yeah, it's like Donkey Kong. I have no idea. I don't think I played this video game before. I'm getting like SNES. So I do feel like it's Donkey Kong Country. Yeah, it might be N64. Never played this game. What is it? Oh, it's Ocarina of Time. You've 100% played this game? I've never played Ocarina of Time. I haven't. I have never once played it. Yeah, never played it. Can't say I have. I've only beat 2 Zelda games ever. And it was Ocarina, no, sorry. It was Link Between Worlds and what's the DS one? There's a couple of them. It's not Spirit Tracks. Phantom Hourglass, yeah, and Link Between Worlds. Those are the 2. A remake is coming out for the Switch too. What's the lore on that? When did that get announced? You trying to get a regular shiny TYRUNT? Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. An alpha would be cool, but I am well aware that that's not happening. I cannot imagine. I like the aesthetic of Spirit Tracks. I remember seeing the ads for it. I remember seeing them, but I got a regular shiny TYRUNT myself. Yeah, we're going for all the fossils. We need to get all of them. And even off stream today, I will keep grinding and see how many I can do. Realistically, I think, you know, we'll probably hit odds by the end of tomorrow. I think that's a realistic scenario. I'm behind on all this. Well, to keep you updated, we are currently in rank F and we are near the end of the challenge. Pretty close to the end. One funny thing about this giant archive of daily games is a lot of them just say, hey, we stopped working on them. Anyways, but yeah, we have this section, which is gonna take a little bit of time, but just because it's like slow for encounters, but it's also not. We also can't ever phase on this, so that's a redeeming thing. But yeah, we're just going through the motion of trying to get through the end of this challenge. Finish this section. We have a somewhat long section after this where we have to find 18 shinies, and then the rest of the challenge is pretty much a walk in the park for the most part. How long will stream be today? Well, I already streamed earlier today, so I think we're gonna get to probably about 1,000 encounters. I think that's the game plan. I'll be live tomorrow. I'll be here. React to some scary stories. Chat, I'm not gonna be the first person to say this, but I'm baby. I'm baby. I don't like scary movies. I don't like anything that is unsettling. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go to a movie theater and be afraid. I would rather go there and hee hee ha ha laugh. I just don't want to deal with that. Good luck on the hunt. I appreciate it. Thank you. You know what I mean? It's just like, why be in fear? Have you seen Project Hail Mary? No, I've not. You can phase if you get 3 at once. I guess that's fair. If I find 2 at once, I'm still phasing. All right. But I think the odds of that happening are not very high. Nope. Do we get an alpha? I'm very glad that we did not abide by the rules that I set in place at the beginning of the stream, because this would have made the stream so much worse. That's insane. That's crazy, chat. It's a 1 in 100. We are like quadruple over odds. All right, yeah. So next prediction is 1,035. Yeah, I'm good on that one. I'm good on that one. Let me just see what other ones there are. Wait, shapes and patterns. Type 1 if you like shapes and patterns. Let's see. Okay. I don't completely understand this one, but I feel like I can understand this one. Oops. This one is shapeable. Choose the shape that matches. Matches this one? So purple. Purple. It's not that one. Oh yeah, this is frying my brain. I think it's this one. Yeah. I wonder if it's timed. Okay. Well, it can't be this one because there's no stripes. Yay! Yay! That one was good. That one was so fun. There are a bunch of video game ones. Okay, this one, I think it's either gonna go really well or it's gonna be a
shape chat.
Horrible disaster. This is Minecraftal. I have to guess what it is based on the formula for it. I think we're just gonna choose like, I think I'm gonna make a redstone repeater. Is that not how you make a redstone repeater? Is it stone? Yeah. My bad. So it was none of those. Okay, is it a jukebox? Okay, there's wood. There's one piece of wood in it. God, I don't know. Okay. Oh, is it fence? Is it fence? Is it isn't shield? Chat, I don't know the crafting recipes. I don't know them. I don't know them, everybody. So this is where it is. Yeah, I don't know this one. Campfire? I mean, maybe. Oh. No, it's just one log. I have no idea. Tripwire hook? Yeah, I see. Maybe this is not my forte because I don't know any of the crafting recipes for modern stuff. And by modern, anything in the past 7 years. Maybe not meant to be for that one. Also, the incentive to learn recipes in the newer versions is the fact, like, or the incentive to do it is low just on the fact that you now have like a crafting menu. You now have a menu where you can make those decisions. Already did that one. Honestly, I think that Poke Hurdle is probably the best one out of all the ones that we did. Okay. This one's called Zoom Out, chat. We have to guess the game based on what's here. It will slowly zoom out as we go. All we know is that the game is an ally. Yeah. I'm gonna say Fallout. It does have the XCOM font. Yeah. It's not XCOM Enemy Unknown, but the game ends with Unknown. That's a crazy coincidence. Oh, well. I feel like that was way too easy of an answer. That they just gave it to us. Okay. Wow. There goes that. Yeah, it has the word unknown, so just keep searching until you find that really specific word. Oh, there's only one option? Perfect, there you go. I thought the water was hair. Yeah, I thought it was doit at first. Go back to the Minecraft one. I already closed it. I already closed it. We're done with that. We're all done. What are the odds here? Full gaming odds. And that's even if you have the shiny charm. The odds don't change for this because it's technically a gift. Let's do a generation of Pokemon quiz, 5-minute timer. What, like, can we name every single Pokemon? Nah. I'm good on that. I would like a beverage, though, at some point. Oh, give me 1 second. Okay. Gotcha. My first Johnstone stream? How many falses per batch? 45. 45. When I try and guess the voices of characters in Pokemon Masters, like how you think their voice sounds. Are we making our own games now, chat? Our own gaming website. Let's see, what else is here? Oh yeah, we can do connections. I haven't done connections, I think, ever. Oh no, I played it once. But I feel like I've got a little bit of ideas how it would work. So you create 4 groups of 4. So you find a similarity with everything. Holes, balls. Holes and balls. Holes and balls. I think that ball, mallet, and stake is that game where you have to hit the ball through like the stakes in the ground. Share, claim, Evite. How is it when I see other people play this, I instantly know what's going on? I feel like I don't know a single one here. Stake, up. I don't know. Mallet ball, stake. I feel like this. No. I don't see anything. Look, a ball and a rave is a dance. Oh, a hoedown is a dance. And then hop? Okay. My brain is so fried, chat. I have absolutely no idea what the rest are. Timer. Yeah, I don't think I have the brain for this today, chat. I have no idea what this would do. This is like way harder than anyone I've ever seen. Mole hole. Be honest, is it obvious? Like, am I cooked, or is this like genuinely difficult? Yeah, I don't even know what this is. A carouser. Wicket, claim, holes, and share. Mole, hole, mallet, timer. Oh! They're right. Whack-a-mole. Evite, share. Sure. No. Evite. Concern. Claim. Stake, as in like there are stakes. Concern. You're gonna hate this. I just kind of give up at this point. I have no idea. What was the last one? It didn't even give me a chance to see what was it? Well, that sucks. Okay. Sick. Musicals with a letter changed. Okay, there's absolutely no chance I would have ever got that. No chance. One. We got the final one was an alpha. That's wild. Okay. How many shinies have I missed? None. This is gonna take a while, chat. It's not something we just like luck out on. We got one alpha. We got one alpha, chat. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Yeah, you probably will not miss any shinies. I don't expect it for it to happen, at least. It does take a while to get to odds. The odds are 1 in 4,096. And we do about 270 encounters per hour. 5 shiny charm, are these affected? Nope. No, they aren't. Try dialed? We actually did that earlier. That was fun. Let's see. What is Nerdle? Guess the secret arithmetic equation. It's not. I fear that's not for me. Have you done travel? What is travel? Travel. Connect the starting country to the ending country by naming countries in between them. Chad, I hate to say it, I'm from the US. We weren't really taught that. We weren't taught that very extensively, so I don't think most of us could do that. Geography, yeah, for sure. A lot of geography I don't feel was centered around like really telling us about countries. It was more about telling us about the wars that we won in those countries. Which we won really well, I would like to know. At least according to the textbooks. Yeah, there's also a large period where you just learn US geography. That's it. Which year? Guess which year each photo was taken. We kind of already did this one. We kind of already did this one, but this actually looks kind of fun in a different way. Okay, so you have to basically put in a time frame. This right here is a Sears ad for what I believe to be the Intellivision. Am I right? ColecoVision. It's in that era. So I want to say it's pre like NES. So this is very early 80s. I want to say this is maybe 81, 82. Are there any other indicators here? There's an ad for, I believe that's the iPhone 15. So this could be like 2019, 2020. Let's say, I'm gonna say 1982. So close. So close. 1981. All right. All right. There are vehicles. There are vehicles. I think this era is especially difficult just because photography did not advance very much in this time frame, and neither did like a lot of large pieces of technology that we have today. Like this obviously is a very old car, but we're looking at like a couple of decades. Like we're looking at maybe 1915 to 1925, 1927. I think I'm gonna say 1916. That's my guess. 1916. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. 1918. Okay. Based on the way the vehicle looks, I'm kind of getting the vibe of like 50s. I'm just gonna run it. This is 1953. 48. This looks like rugby. This is rugby. The tone of this is kind of throwing me off. Like, I want to say this is... It's definitely not 1908. I can assure you that. I would say this is probably 40s. Like 40, this might be 42. Because I don't think they had the ability to have like this type of coloration on cameras until way later, like when they like make the film stuff. So I think 1942. Wait a second, I was so off. It's the green. The green threw me off. Okay. Family portrait. This is their summer home. They're out in the Hamptons. 60s. Those outfits don't scream 60s to you? Maybe not. Yeah, maybe this is... Actually, you know what? No, this is more recent. I think... Oh, wait. That's a TV. That's got to be a TV, right? Or like, no, that's a home computer. Yeah, that's a home computer. I know the old TV corner, or the computer corner. I want to say this is. Any other clues? No, not really. The fits do kind of give off like turn of the century 80s. I want to say 80... 1987. What's turn of the century 80s? I meant turn of the decade. It was 1987. Ooh! Ooh! Click machine. Okay. Wait, I'm in the percentile of everyone ever. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'll take that. Can I do that again? Or was that it? That was my... Oh, they have a challenges archive. You want to run it again, chat? Bazingle. Let's try this one. How many fossils am I doing per reset? 45. Okay. Balding man. Bald guy. I kind of think this woman's fit screams I'm in tune with the times. Like it's looking like a 60s fit. By the way, this is the most timeless white guy fit of all time. This fit will exist forever. Yeah, I want to say like 60. I know this is the obvious part of it, because this looks like kind of like Robert F. Kennedy. Yeah, this guy's staring direct. This guy went through time to be here for this photo. Oh yeah, John F. Kennedy, not Robert. What am I saying? I'm gonna guess 1960. 68. Yeah, I wouldn't have got that. Okay, what's this one? Yeah, oh yeah. Okay, this one Gian was alive, which is now. Okay, those hats, weren't those like a really big thing in the 20s? Like big crazy hats were a thing in the 20s. I'm just gonna go crazy on it, and I'm gonna say 1926. 12. Darn. Okay. We're reading. I think we can get a date on here. Okay. I feel like this is cheating. Oh. No, can't get anything from it. I don't know. 94? Definitely not. Definitely not. I'm gonna say... I want to say late 60s, early 70s. Like 1968. Close. That was real close. Okay, this one isn't fair. I think this one's easy. This is like 2000. Is this the first Deathly Hallows? Pretty sure this is the first one, right? Oh no, sorry, that's the movies. The books, I'm trying to remember when this came out. I want to say this is 2007 when this book came out. 2008. It's in that range. Yeah, I think it's 2007, but I'm gonna say 2008. It was 2007. Well. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. I mean World War I. Right? Think. I'm gonna say I'm feeling like 1917. 33. Oh my. Okay, we're not gonna count that one. We're not gonna count that one. All right, let's see. Let's see, chat. Did we get it? We did not. Did I at least get an alpha? No. Good try! Good try, good try, good try. All right. 990. Can it also be alpha? Yeah, it's 1 in 100. It is 1 in 100. Let's see. What else do we have? They have a dedicated hurdle just for K-pop. Wazy. What is this? Nah. I think the issue with a lot of these that I'm seeing on this giant list is that they are very, like, you have to really know that one thing to be able to do it. It's not like general knowledge, like it's really specific things. Yeah, they have like one for Genshin. There's nothing I could possibly do with that. Guess the villager from Animal Crossing. I wish I played enough to know. Smashtle. Guess today's Super Smash Bros. Character. Okay. I feel like I can manage this. I'm gonna start with Ike. Can I like close that? Okay, whatever. Species is human. It weighs less. Okay, let's do like Lucas. Oh, not male. Peach then. Gender neutral character, non-binary character who is human. Is Game & Watch considered humanoid? Oh, I guess that's true. Ice Climber, they are, yeah. But do they weigh more than, oh yeah, probably. This one also weighs exactly 92 pounds. Oh, the game is more I didn't even notice the game aspect of it. Okay. Yeah, it's male, female. I don't understand the gender categories. I think that's what I'm stuck on because you have male, female, other. I'm assuming it's a non-binary character. But a human. Or maybe it's like unknown. Like they don't know. Yeah, like Splatoon. Like those have to be non-binary. Wii Fit Trainer. I think that those are like pretty defined. But also, is that human? I guess we can try Wii Fit Trainer. That does meet the... Oh, selectable. Interesting. It's later than the Wii. So you can choose them. Villager? No, Villager's before the Wii. And it would have been GameCube or N64. Universe, first appearance. We've listed off so many games too. So it's an ultimate only character that's gender selectable and humanoid. The issue is I did not play a lot of Ultimate. Yeah, we did mention Inkling, so I think it might be worth a shot. Its origin date is before 2015. When was Steve out? Oh, it was Steve! Steve! All right. Not bad, Chad. You guys did a great job on that. Very proud. Very proud of your knowledge. Who comes with these games? I mean, like, there's hundreds of them, so I don't know. There's hundreds of them. That's just, there's a whole bunch of them. We'll get into more of them tomorrow, I'm sure, at some point. And hopefully no fire alarms happen. J-Man, thanks for the 4 months. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Stravy, thanks for the 7 months if I didn't say that. I appreciate it. Check those primes, chat, if you want ad-free viewing. Had to worry about a single ad. Doesn't Smash have 4 parts to it? It did have multiple options. Yeah, it did. It absolutely did. Are you doing anything special when Champions comes out? I'm definitely gonna play it. But nothing crazy. Because it comes out in a couple days, right? Like 2 days from now, I think. It's the 8th, right? Wednesday. Yeah, 8th. Cool. Yeah, I'll play it at a little bit. Probably not too much, though. I don't think so. Because I'm just really not like a competitive gamer in that sense, but I do think it's going to be cool to watch people play it. What's that? It's the new competitive Pokemon game. It's coming out. And it's free to start. So there's no harm in not trying it out. I just don't think that I will like climb the ladder that much. The only thing that would keep me or make me play it would be if they gave out certain Pokemon only through Champions, which I can absolutely see them do that. They participate in certain events because they've done that for years with Sword and Shield was huge for that. Like remember when they had all the shiny Galar birds that you could get with just like playing the online monthly ranking? If you played like 3 matches or 5 matches or something like that, they would just give it to you. I'm sure that would carry over to Champions just as an incentive to keep playing. I also think that they're just gonna add costumes at some point. it seems like too easy of a money grab for them to not do it, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong about it. We'll just have to wait and see. That being said, I am pretty content with the amount of like the speed of this hunt so far. It is pretty casual, pretty laid back and chill. So I am excited to make progress in this. As long as we don't go over odds for everything, I'll be I'll be content for the most part. Is Champions like a rent system? Yeah, you pull a Pokemon every single day and you get it for 1 week. But if you use the in-game currency, you can like permanently keep the Pokemon. But keep in mind that really only matters for people who do not own the Pokemon games. Like that entire system is basically meant for people who do not have any of the Switch Pokemon games. So, it's really like, it's more so meant for mobile. For people who do not want to get a Switch or a Switch 2 and just have a phone to play it on, that's really the system for those people, so they can still play. But yeah, it should be very fun. From what they've previewed so far, it looks very accessible. It also does teach you how to play as well, which I feel like that's just kind of a given. Ranking system looks like it makes sense. The only thing that I think is gonna have like a little bit of an issue starting out is just the fact of like how there are no IVs, or there are IVs, but everybody has max IVs, and that does make some specific types of teams not necessarily not possible, but not as useful as they used to be. So it's gotta be iPad accessible too. We'll find out later this year. It won't be available on iPad or won't be available on mobile devices until I think it's like 6 months after or something like that. But it is cool though that the meta is gonna be different. That's exciting. It's always good to look forward to. So we'll have like I think from now on, the way that the competitive scene is going to work is they're going to have dedicated champions rotation, and then they're going to have whatever the newest game is out at the time. So like Winds and Waves, they're going to have like their own competitive scene, and then they're going to have the champion scene for the latter. Which is cool. That way it's, you know, if you're getting bored of playing champions, you can still play a competitive game. All right, chat. This is for the big 1,000. Let's see. We did not get it. We did get an alpha. We got 1 alpha. We got 2 alphas. Wait. We got 2 alphas and 1. Well. That being said, I think that's probably gonna do it for today. I did do 1,035, not bad for a fire alarm taking us away from from our gaming for the day. But yeah, I think that's probably gonna do it, chat. Let me see what gamers are live right now. Is Mr. Blog? Is Mr. Blog on the gaming realm right now, doing his thingy, the thingy that he does? No, I don't see him live. I think Blue also ended. All right, well, I'll just no raid then. That's all good. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. I will see you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m. Or sorry, 12 a.m. p.m. 12 p.m. Eastern. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, and we'll keep hunting, and maybe I find TYRUNT tonight. Who knows? Who knows? All right, goodbye. See ya. Goodbye, everybody. See you later. Goodbye.